Welcome back to another video, guys. It's your man Jay Will. So the short answer is no. No, if you don't need to buy another phone. However, if you're in the market for another smartphone and you're just tired of your original Stylus or Stylo, or it's beat up, it's banged up, definitely get the Stylo 4. This phone is definitely a phone that's a serious upgrade from all other Stylos. While it's not groundbreaking, and what they're doing pretty much is they're following suit for the current market with this one right here by giving it the 18:9 ratio, the large battery, the pretty good cameras, 8.1, and they're giving you what you need in a smartphone at this point at a very low cost. Now, T-Mobile actually just launched this phone for $250. Now, is it worth $250? Short answer, yeah, I'd pay $250 for it. But you can also get this Metro version for, I think, $180. Cricket actually has it for $230. So between $180 to $250 is what this phone is sitting at right now, and I think it's actually really, really nice. Let me adjust my camera here. Tilt. There we go. So let's start with the screens on both of these phones. Now, let me change the wallpaper to a brighter wallpaper over here, and give you some kind of figure of how bright this screen could possibly be, or what it could be. So let's just set that wallpaper right there. And so you can see now how the screen actually looks. It's a really decent screen, a really nice screen. I mean, 1080p is 1080p for some phones, and this IPS display is actually really solid. I don't have an issue with either one of these screens. Now, these are both on auto bright, and they're both good. They'll do. There's nothing wrong with either one of these screens. Now, I'm not going to sit on this video and tell you, oh, this is the better screen because it's the newer phone. No, it's not. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this screen or this screen. And you know what? I hope I didn't check to see, but I wonder if they have this wallpaper in this phone. So let's go check it out. You can see the difference in how they do it now with wallpapers and devices. So let's see here. Let's go here. Let's see if they have that one. No, really wish they would have put this wallpaper on this phone right here, but they have this one. Wow, this is cool. Wow, that's beautiful. Touch fail. Oh, there we go. Take a second. The delay. But there it is, man. Wow, this is a beautiful wallpaper. But the screens on both of these, I call it a wash. If anything, you're getting a bigger screen on this one, and that's what makes this one a little better. Not because of quality. You're getting the 16:9 ratio here, but you're getting the 18:9 ratio here. And you're also getting a bigger screen. This is actually 6.2, and this is 5.5, I believe it is. So that's the only place where this phone is actually a little bit better for screen. It's not so much quality, in my opinion, it's the size, and you're getting a much bigger screen on here. So that's a fantastic thing. Now let's go to battery life. Here's where things get a little different. It's not a point. Oh, I'm so used to power. Oh man, here's where this phone wins because you have removable batteries still, and this phone doesn't have a removable battery. So even though they both have great battery, this phone wins for battery because I can replace it if I need to, and that's a huge plus. At first, I thought this had a removable back on it, and I thought, wait a minute, this doesn't have a removable back. But this is the clear winner because they both have great battery. However, I can remove the battery on this phone right here, and that's a win-win. So if they would have kept that removable battery with this one, it would have been really nice. You do have the double tap. Some people have been asking if you have the double tap. You do have the double tap. But they went with today's market, which is to remove the removable battery and give it a built-in battery. Does everybody like that? No, everybody doesn't really care for that. But this is the way it's going right now. So battery life is great on both. However, with a removable battery, I'm going to give the win to the Stylo 3. Now, speaking of stylos, they both have this pen, and you can see the difference in upgrades here. This one's smaller, thinner, lightweight. It's got a little bit of a bigger tip on the top. You probably can't really see that, but you know, this is what it is. It's not that one's better than the other. It's just that, you know, one has a heftier feel. I actually like the feel of this one because it feels more like my S Pen on my Note 8. Like, it's thicker, you know, it's got something to hold on to, but this one has a bigger tip on it. Now, which one is more accurate? They're about the same to me. One would tell you that this one is more accurate, but I don't know about that. So let's put this back in. Let's open up the thing on here, because you can write with the screen off. So let's pull it out here, and you can see my last note there. Let's clear this out. Uh-oh. Shoot, I hit the wrong one. I'll get it together, folks. Alright, just need to delete that. So let's erase it. You can see how it erases a little bit at a time. I really like that. It's not I think you can change that to where you can have it to where it's well, let's change this to yellow. Now let's do green, to where it goes bit by bit. But alright, so that's pretty accurate. It's a little bit of motion to it. It's pretty smooth. Let's try this one right here. Let's change this to green. Okay, so, you know, they're both pretty much, to me, in my opinion, I'm not going to sit on this video and tell you the Stylo 4's pen is more accurate than the Stylo 3. They're both pretty much the same, if you ask me. I don't see any difference in quality and it detecting, the phone detecting it. Yeah, nothing much different. Software-wise and performance-wise, I do give the edge to the Stylo 4. Because it's running 8.1, and I'm sure that's what's helping this out a lot, 8.1. But something about the software experience, it's a little bit more free-flowing on the Stylo 4. Not groundbreaking. You know, I'm not telling Stylo 3 owners that they have a bad device. No, it's just, obviously this is running a newer processor, it's the newer software, it's going to feel a heck of a lot better. That's all it is, and that's just my opinion on that. How about hardware? So I talked about this in the first impressions video of this phone right here. The hardware on this phone right here it's good, man. There's nothing wrong with this hardware. This actually is a little bit more lightweight because this has that metal chassis, is heavier. I believe this is plastic. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. If you tell me this is glass on the back, I don't know what glass this is, but tell me if this is glass or not. I didn't do any research. I don't even really care. They're both kind of slippery, but this one actually I think looks better as far as hardware goes. I think this one looks better. Let me sneak over here and kill off some light. That's a lot better. So as far as hardware goes, this definitely, to me, looks better and feels better, because this actually has a little bit of texture on here. This has some texture. So, yeah, I like the look of this metal look. I wish this was offered in different colors. Hardware-wise, obviously you got the newer body style here, but this is thinner, lighter, and I think it looks a little bit better, to be honest. Now that I have both of these in hand, I think I like the way the Stylo 3 Plus looks compared to the Stylo 4. Just that overall, the detail inside under the little plastic screen and everything. This is just a good, better looking phone. This black slab type deal is dated, but still, I still kind of favor the Stylo 3 when it comes to overall build quality and looks, aesthetics. I think it looks a lot better. I mean, just look at it for yourself and you tell me what you think. Look at the way the outline of the camera is. I think the color, if this was a different color, maybe I'd feel different. But I really like, this is definitely thinner and lighter. And I think I like it a little bit better, the hardware. A lot of people have asked, you know, should I upgrade? Should I buy the new Stylo 4? If your Stylo 3 Plus or your Stylo 3 is not busted, don't buy the Stylo 4. I tell people that all the time in these videos. Yes, you're getting more power over here just by a hair, but is it worth doing this complete switch? No, probably not. I mean, just look at the cameras on both of these phones and tell me which one you think is actually the better of the two. Alright guys, here's a front video sample from the Stylo 4 and the Stylo 3. Now I think the front cameras on both of these look really good. It's hard to differentiate. I do have like beauty mode turned off, but the quality from both of these is actually really great for the price point. What do you think? I can tell you though that the color reproduction of those curtains back there is a little bit more accurate on the Stylo 4, just by a hair. And you can see how washed out the wall looks. Yeah, look for detail and things like that. Anyway, quick video sample on the front. All right, guys. So to close out, you know, I don't see. Well, what I do see is a major upgrade, which was definitely needed for the Stylo line. The Stylo 3 is nice, and it's not a bad phone. The Stylo 2 is nice. The Stylo 1 is nice. All of the Stylos are definitely good in my book. Let's put my case back on. All the Stylos are cool and everything, but this jump right here is obviously the biggest jump that they've done, and it's totally worth it if your phone is busted or if your phone is having problems or you just feel like you want to treat yourself. You can't even find this one anymore, I don't think. I'm not sure. But you definitely can find this one. So if you're in the market for an upgrade, you know, this phone is great, man. I mean, you know, now this comparison was obviously next to the Stylo 3, and it's just my opinion on it. I didn't test speaker volume or anything like that because this still has that old backfiring speaker, which is pretty decent to say the least. It's really good, but this has the bottom firing speaker. This also has Type-C. You know, it's got some upgrades that are bringing it forward to 2018. But to say that you should definitely upgrade from this phone to this phone, if your phone still looks brand new, like this one looks brand new, brand spanking new. If your phone looks brand new like that, I wouldn't upgrade. Why upgrade? You don't need to upgrade if you don't need a new phone. However, if you need a new phone and you want to spend $250 or less, this would be a great option in the US. I'm not gonna front. I've really been enjoying this thing, man. Let me show you the battery life. I've been doing a lot of media, so I didn't even check the screen on time or anything like that. So let's see. YouTube today. Battery usage. So screen on time is 1 hour and 40 minutes. Total usage has been over a day since I last charged it, I believe. And then it's saying I have 4 days left, but I don't have 4 days left. That's definitely not correct. Power saving exclusives. I didn't even click in here. Oh, select apps. Okay. Yeah, no. So yeah, but this is this phone is really nice, and it's the big upgrade that LG should have done a long time ago. So for those that are asking me if you have an older Stylo, should you upgrade? Like I said at the beginning of the video, the short answer is no. Don't buy the new Stylo 4 if you just don't need a new phone. But if you need a new phone and you like the Stylo line and you're like me, you've bought all the different Stylos, this is the one to get. It is awesome. It is an awesome phone. So it's your man Jay Will. Quick comparison here with the Stylo 3 and the Stylo 4. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next video. Take care.